Welcome back to Gill Coliseum. Happy New Year, everybody. 10th ranked UCLA taking on the hometown Oregon State Beavers here in Corvallis. The visiting Bruins coming in at 13-1. Perfect in conference play. Will feature the starting lineup. Usual suspects in Kiki Rice, Gina Conti, Cameron Brown, Emily Bessoir. Gabriella Hawkes will make her second start of the season in place of the injured Charisma Osborne. Corey Close in her 12th year, second winningest behind the great Billy Moore. How great has she been in her tenure, bringing in so many great classes here at UCLA. OSU lineup: Shalexis Aaron, Bendu Yeaney, Noelle Mannon will get the start. Von Oelhoffen, guard-laden lineup to go along with Mitrovic. Scotty Rueck in his 13th year. All those NCAA appearances, those 3 straight Pac-12 crowns. Some Sweet 16 in the lead 8s. Oregon State, UCLA underway. And going to the deck, both these clubs going for the loose ball. I love it.
All right, you got to love seeing players dive on the floor for loose balls immediately as the game gets started.
Oregon coming off that impressive victory, UCLA over Oregon, 82-74 in Eugene the other night. While Oregon State, meanwhile, here in Corvallis, losing to USC, a season-high 24 turnovers. We'll keep our eye on the cough-ups. USC really hurt this Oregon State with the defense. Can UCLA do the same?
They'll have to do it a little bit different way. USC has such great length on the perimeter. UCLA will look to trap. Right there, so Alexis Aaron hitting a 3, keeping her streak of 3-point makes going for the last 3 games.
Well, she had 15 points against USC, season high 36 minutes, and she starts Oregon State off in fine fashion. Extra pass, Bessoir, short on that 3. High-low. Mitrovic wheeling, dealing, and scoring.
Oregon State already.
And UCLA wreaks havoc there, but still nothing doing for the Bruins in the scoring column.
The Bruins didn't get the results that they wanted, but again, Coach Close just wants to get stops and rebounds so they can get out in transition and get some shots up on the rim.
Smart decision. Aaron gets it out. Ball fake. Von Oelhoffen. Back rim and off. Here comes Rice. Another wild shot. Hawkes hasn't been able to find the rhythm.
Hawkes, one of the best 3-point shooters on this team, shooting 47% from the floor. It's going to fall for him. Bendu Yeaney, what a great way to get your 1,000 point. You see she's tacking the floor, a beautiful spin move, and she doesn't give up on the play. Goes right back up for the rebound and scores, scoring her 1,000 point.
Bendu Yeaney, the transfer from Arizona, who has undergone so much in the past few months. Tragic loss of her brother, the injury, getting used to a new system, heavy heart. And yet here she is grinding, and the crowd just showing some love.
You could tell the crowd and her teammates and coaches have absolutely loved this kid. She plays with such effort and such poise.
8-0. Oregon State with the quick start, the complete antithesis and opposite of Friday night against USC.
They're really disappointed in the performance against USC on Friday night. So you know, over the last couple of days, they watched a lot of video. They look for the places that they can improve, and part of it is offensive execution and taking care of the ball.
Rice short on that attempt. Showed the good footwork, just couldn't get it home. 8-0 Oregon State with the lead. They're looking to build on it. Beers checking into the Oregon State lineup, immediately wants the ball. The footwork and the score. The only freshman in the country to put that on their resume. Can UCLA score? Finally getting one home. Zunta.
And as you see Noelle Mannon going out, she gets a applause from the audience and her teammates.
Marat onto the floor for Oregon State.
That's what you want to see if you're Coach Scott Ruud.
Conti whistled for that foul as she sends Manning flying.
Certainly one of the reasons that they inserted Noelle Manning into the starting lineup. She just brings so much energy to this team. Is an experienced point guard, able to handle the pressure that UCLA is going to put on, and then going to make some of those little winning plays that you'll need.
Manning looks up the defender and scores!
This is going to be the Noelle Manning game. Such a beautiful play.
Kiki Rice, who's coming off a career night against Oregon, has got to get into the mix and get more touches.
Oregon State comes out in a little bit of a matchup zone, trying to keep away those point touches and force UCLA to take some perimeter jumpers.
Into the teeth of the double, 8 on the shot clock. Conti buries the big triple.
Excellent patience there by UCLA in their zone offense, getting an open look on the cross-court pass to Gina Conti.
12-5, 4:10 left to go in the first. Great hands by Beers, you bet! Attempts, triples attempted, you get the idea. Rice tees it up. Rice.
That's a big shot for Rice. She's only shooting 20% from 3 on the season, but you're going to need looks like that today in the absence of Charisma Osborne.
You know, Rice was 1 for 16 from beyond the arc going into Oregon. She had 2 triples against the Ducks, and maybe she's feeling a little low.
Shooting the ball with confidence and knowing that she's going to have to score. Teams now are scattered and they know that she's going to try to attack the paint. And Raegan Beers
19 and 14 against USC in 28 minutes. Unlucky there for Rice. Beers with the board. Here comes Yeaney. Brown cuts Manning off. Noelle keeps the ball alive. And now looking for a cutter. She'll find it in Yeaney. 10 on the shot clock. Yeaney driving. Yeaney scoring at the rim. She's got to put it up. The hesitation. Rice. Von Oelhoffen got her. 21 points, 7 assists, 4 steals. You got to give me 20 tonight.
Imagine Kiki's putting a lot of pressure on herself. For those teams that are trying to get to the NCAA tournament, winning on the road will be crucial.
Well, we know that UCLA won on the road in Eugene. They're looking to sweep the Oregon schools, but right now it's Oregon State ruling the roost. Great tip pass, corner pocket, until I can heat up, and that was a great pass.
That's what you want one of your great players to do. They don't always have to score, but how can you impact the game?
Von Oelhoffen trying to sell the charge instead.
Fill in the gap for what Charisma Osborne's absence leaves.
Rice gives you 13 points a pop, a really good rebounding guard, those assists and all those steals. But again, no Charisma Osborne, no shoulder injury.
To break out of this slump that it seems that she has.
Von Oelhoffen in the fourth quarter.
Got a second chance opportunity, and that is going to continue to weigh on this UCLA defense.
Spin, tough take. Good look at London Jones. Top 25 kids.
Well, they both played on the U.S. national team, and that experience certainly.
Conti, short on that. Nice board by Ewala. Fresh clock for UCLA. Bruins are chasing, and they have been from the get-go. Rice was smart to just pull up. Marquez has been slow out of the blocks. They could use her to heat up a little bit. Talking about the Bruins. Here she is with 5 on the shot clock. Singles coverage. Conti's going to have to put it up. Ooh, Yeaney with her second foul, team's third. You think about this UCLA play. CL out while she was playing with Team Serbia this past August, waiting for Izzy Anstey to get well.
But they've been able to step up, and she doesn't like to use that as an excuse because every team has had to make adjustments. But certainly not having some of those players being healthy enough to play and losing Osborne is going to impact your team.
Anstey hoping to be ready next weekend. Maybe Tamia Gardner for Oregon State hasn't played a lick. McDonald's All-American. She's hoping as
Kiki Rice off her feet, and then
pass was late, and the pick was there for Oregon State. What a great play by Yeaney.
hands of the playmakers.
Aaron's been dynamic from the outside, but then all those paint points for Oregon State as well. Great pass inside, basically.
Oregon State Beavers doing it in a variety of different ways, whether it's on penetration or with the low block players in Mitrovic and Beers.
Yeaney is having herself run after the game. Nice answer.
On the low block, she also is a threat as well, and that was a nice turnaround jumper for her, getting UCLA in the scoring column.
There's that high pick. Mitrovic rolls, was open for a second, now gets it. Good hands. Averaging nearly 9 points, nearly 10 rebounds, 15 minutes. Remember, wasn't going to play a lot, didn't even play against North Carolina Central with that.
One of your post leaders back on the floor with however many minutes that she's able to play.
UCLA playing catch-up. Manning, 3. Tipped away, but Bessoir tracks it down. Here's Rice. Stepping through. Oh, baby! 12 points now for Rice.
Rice is so effective in transition, not afraid to attack the paint and to attack the defenders.
So once again, UCLA crawling to within 6. Every time they have gotten close to Bruins, Oregon State has had the answer. Again, it's Aaron. Wow, 11 points now for Aaron. The transfer out of Texas Southern. Before that, USC. She has been dynamic from that corner.
3 for 4 from 3. Adding another dimension to this Oregon State offense when you have Alexis Aaron shooting threes like that.
Yeaney, blocked by Conti. Big play by Gina. Inside look, batted away, Mitrovic. Iwala. Still battling. Great job by Iwala inside. And Mitrovic, with that length, just stands tall. And here comes Oregon State. Alexis, can you do it again?
In transition, and now her guards are looking for her every time down the floor, and she's going to reward them.
Largest lead of the game for Oregon State. Aaron, what a game for her. Back ribbon off, Yeaney with the board. This crowd, and it's a good one on New Year's Day, is just ready to go bonkers. Minute to go in the first half. Second quarter, technically, it's been all Oregon State. Yeaney can't get it done. Fighting. Ball belongs to Oregon State. Extra effort. Keeping it right where they want it.
And at the elbows, and bring her up for some penetration.
8 on the shot clock. Yeaney switching gears and into the double team. Bendu Yeaney with 5 points. 5 assists, 3 boards, entering the 1,000-point club earlier in this game. Has been such a great addition for Oregon State. Biggest lead of the game right now. Sits in Oregon State's back pocket. 9 on the shot clock for Conti. Reverses gear. Iwala. Boy, going up and over Mitrovic.
And that's what Christina Waller adds to this team.
So that'll do it. A dominant first half for Oregon State. Out of the chutes, UCLA with the ball and down by 11. At one point, they trailed by 13.
Conti, steady presence on this team. We're going to need to see it offensively, and that's one of those passing plays that Coach Close was talking about at halftime.
Jones with the 6 points. She averages 7, but can go off. Dumping it down low. You love the mismatch, and Mitrovic takes advantage.
Points in the plate have been the biggest difference in this game thus far, and Oregon State continues to pound it.
The 21 points, 7 assists, and 4 steals. And she does. We're early in the third quarter. Great defense by Rice on Von Oelhoffen. Here comes Kiki. Will she pull up? Talk about good hands. How about that from Alexis? But inside is Cameron Brown.
That's going to be in jeopardy of going down today.
Von Oelhoffen. Cold shooting continues for Talia. Rice wants the ball. She's got it. Jones. Wow, big stick for the...
London Jones bringing a lot of energy off the bench. 12 bench points already in this game, and that's what it's going to take for UCLA. They're going to have to find scoring in a myriad of different ways, and London Jones is adding to it.
Bendu now has 9 points to go along with 4 boards and 5 assists. Kiki Rice elevates. They're going to say no. Wave it off. Travel. You like the mismatch. She went up against Mannon. Just couldn't get it home. Beers wants it. Beers gets it. Beers scores. Iwala. Freshman scoring.
Coach Close talks a lot about Iwala, thinking that they would have won that game against South Carolina if Christine had been able to play. She was out with a concussion, but you see what she's able to do right there.
Turnover, Oregon State not able to inbound. Murad on the floor. Again, Oregon State going big. Air ball for Jones. Boy, she was wide open, too.
Jones left it a little bit short on the foul.
Yeaney taking that high pick, and there's the switch. Inside look. Uh-oh. Beers with the open look. 10 points now for Beers.
It looked right there as Beers was posting up. She was posting up and may have gotten an elbow.
Rice hesitates, picks up that dribble. Here's Jones. You bet. Splashes home another triple. She's got 11. Corey Close said she got in London's face and said, hey, you got to be more aggressive. Come on now. You're our spark plug. Good defense. Heady play. Not the prettiest of games for them, but they're really hanging tough. Rice. Somehow, some way.
Von Ollhoff is still 1 for 8 from the floor. But early in the second half, she put an imprint on the game. And
there it is, wide open. Maybe that will get her going. That had to have felt good, and the crowd is roaring.
That gives you a lot of confidence if you're Oregon State when you see your star player get a good open look like that.
This work guarded by Yeaney was a mismatch, but Yeaney, pretty good defense, blocked by Von Ollhoff and into the hands of Bessoir, or is it? Yes, she's got it. 13 on the shot clock. Conti almost turns it over. Ragged possession for this UCLA team. Jones has got to put it up. Wow, unlucky for Jones, and Bessoir is going to get called for the foul. Beers to the line. She already has 10 points. These will be her first charity tosses. Another fabulous game for the fabulous Beers. Conti with the answer.
With a hand in her face. That was great defense right there by Bendu Yeaney. But Conti is a confident shooter. Again, you're going to need somebody to continue to step up and take their shots. 9
now for Conti. The lead is 4 for Oregon State. Yeaney keeps that ball alive, and here is Aaron dumping it. Beers, she's alone. Gets the roll. Crowd of 3,500 roaring, wanting another defensive stop by Oregon State. 10 on the shot clock here for Bessoir, and here is Conti. Rimming off. Conti somehow grabs it. She's got to hurry. She knows it. Bendu, steal. Conti, that's huge. To beat the buzzer. Wow, what a play by Gina Conti, the veteran. So big. And you take away their leading scorer, rebounder, minutes played. In Osborne, takes 55 more shots than the next teammate, 44 more threes than the next teammate. Blah, blah, blah. Beers, like a broken record. 6 on the shot clock for Rice. Conti, long 3, rimming off. Good board by Brown, fresh clock. And the good hands by Von Ollhoff, and Conti threw it away.
That's why I had great position on the low block right there, but a great job playing post defense by Von Ollhoff.
Beers again, single coverage, time after time.
UCLA, you have a tough choice. You want to put a lot of pressure on the perimeter.
So Beers 3 for 3 from the charity stripe, adding to her point total. Looking for point number 18. She's already recorded her 8th double-double of the season. There's the pick. Brown. She'll go all the way to the rim. Got shoved by Mannon. Thought it was a smart foul by Mannon, too, because Brown doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. She's 5 for 10 on the season. Brown, the junior, all of the injuries she has sustained and overcome. Gets 1 of 2.
And then contested without foul.
Shot is off. Rice with the head of steam. And Von Oelhoffen will be whistled for that foul as Rice goes flying. Rebound. Deswell quickly double team. Brown all the way to the rim and gets her home. Jaquez back on the floor for UCLA. She's been cold from the floor. Yeaney. Bendu Yeaney counted and one, baby.
Against Jaquez, Bendu Yeaney just put the ball on the floor and got to the rim.
And right now she's sitting on 11 points, 6 boards, 8 assists. Complete game for Yeaney. Deswell looking for help. Ball thrown away by UCLA.
You have London Jones has stepped up, but you're not going to get the same offensive flow as you do with Rice on the court.
Beers wants to go at Zumtak. She's got 4 fouls. Looking for a cutter. She found it in Mannon. 10 on the clock. Shot clock. Rimming out. Von Oelhoffen, her cold shooting continues.
Wasn't the result she wanted, but it was a good process and a good look.
They're laying off Brown, are the Beavers. Conti steps into the mid-range jumper and cans it. She's got 13.
With the defenders laying off of Cameron Brown, I would love to see more dribble handoffs to use that as a screen to get a guard an open look.
The lead is 5 for Oregon State. Again, UCLA just hanging around. Yeaney all the way to the rim and can't finish. Looking for help. Wide open pass. Wow.
And a nice find by Kiki Rice.
Rice, they're going to go right at her. She's got to let him go. And Yeaney responds.
Smart play there by Yeaney. Knowing that Rice is not going to play as aggressively defensively, she's going to let her go.
Wow. Back and forth we go. How about London Jones? Career high now in triples for Jones. She's got 4. You left the mismatch down low. Uh-oh. UCLA only down by 1. It's the closest they've been since tip. Mitrovic looking to extend. 3:43 left. It's a 1-point lead for Oregon State. At one point in that first half, they led by 13. Oh boy, here we go. London Jones? Are you kidding me? Look at the scoreboard now if you're a UCLA fan.
That big 3 by Jones got all of her teammates up off their seat. But Oregon State tried to pick up full court and it left Jones open for a wide open 3 in the corner.
First lead of the game for UCLA. A career high 5 triples now for Jones. Are you kidding? 3:15 left to go in the game right now. And Cameron Brown will be whistled for that foul. Wise move by Von Oelhoffen to draw it. London Jones having a career night from beyond the arc.
Oregon State picked up full court, and it left London Jones open once they got past that initial pressure.
It's 2 for 2 going into these tosses. Makes the first one. Oregon State has led this game from the very beginning. 2 free throws. Let's see if Rice or Jones or Conti can come up with some more magic for UCLA. Bessoir, Rimmon. I think UCLA will give her that shot.
Yeah, Oregon State has to be happy. That zone is providing some disruption to the flow of UCLA's offense.
For UCLA, Rice has got to touch it, or Jones. Rimming out. Beers in trouble. Hooking and scoring. Beswar has to take the three. Back rim and out. Oregon State with the ball with the lead. Yeaney taking her time. Buck 10 left to go in this game. 15 on the shot clock. What a game this has been. Happy New Year to you too, everybody. Yeaney all the way to the rim. Hesitates. Can't score. Beers again. And if that's on Rice, that is number 5. And it is. Kiki Rice has fouled out.
What can he do?
Beers continues to do everything for Oregon State. Beers with the block. If she starts, she'll give it up. Yeaney, poke checked away. The clock is Oregon State's favorite. Bring it out.
Two-possession game. Got to try to get a steal. UCLA with a quick timeout.
It's been a 6-0 Oregon State run since UCLA had that brief lead. Here's Von Oelhoffen looking to put UCLA in some kind of hole. And as of late, Scott Rueck and his Oregon State club has had a little bit of an upper hand with UCLA in regular season play. Conti, triple, huge. Has been able to weather the storm, stay calm, and reclaim the lead and keep it. She's already 6 for 6 from the charity stripe in double figures despite the cold shooting. You know, she's had some assists and rebounds, a couple of blocks.
Yeah, points in the paint are the things that stand out to me.
It's just way too much time. That has been scoreless. It's been kind of a frustrating game. Kiki Rice fouling out with the 20 points to either force a turnover or come up with a pick. From Arizona, finding a home. Season high in points for Yeaney. Conti again. How clutch has Gina been?
You have to love that they're not giving up. They're going to do everything they can until that final whistle blows.
But Von Oelhoffen has been perfect from the line and remains so, and that's awfully big.
They do a great job of creating contact offensively, getting to the free throw line and making it. They want to finish in the middle of the pack in order to put themselves in position to make it into the NCAA tournament.
The crowd tells the story.